ברוך אתה אדוני,
ברוך השם,
אלוהינו לאברהם ולשרי לבוא ומנסבים טובים ומיעקב, ובזה הזה יעבור את המזרון לשמו ויעבר. מלך עושים השם מגן מגן עליהם, אתה גיבור להם נקודתם והמשיח, ושיבה רוח ומוליית גשם, ותלמיכם מחיינת ודוד זמן, ולא יכולים לשם שנה פחד, מי כמוך רק גאולון אומר לה, אמר להם ומחיים ישועה, ונימה ירוב מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני,
Amen.
שאתה כתוב בגן נביאה, בגלל זה יאמר. כל אחד תזכירותו למתן, שרים ואומרים, ברוך כבוד העונה מקום ולוחת שכתוב לאמור, אם לא המונה אלוקת ציון לדור ודור, הללויה, אתה כתוב בשמה כתוב, וקודשים וכל ימים ושאלה, ברוך אתה העונה, אתה שמע כולנו, נאי אלוהים, אב הרחמן, חיים עלינו וקבל ולהאמין ונעשה בתפילת ונצטרך שומע תפילות ותחנונים אתה מפניך מלכנו לקראת ישיבנו שאתה שומע בכל בית נאי שומע תפילה ותהי לרצון תמיד העבודה יצאה מחמתנו עינינו אשר יוצאים ברחמים ברוך אתה נאי שכינתו לציון
Shem Bhagavan. Amen.
אבינו מלכנו אבינו את אבינו מלכנו מעשה יגמרות תבקש מהשמך אנחנו לא ועל תתינו למען שמך תקבע שמרבה כותב בעצמך תוקנים כל המשיגי חי ימון בכל בית ישראל הרעלה בזמן קרים אמן ישמע רבה מגולה לעולם נר מייד ברך ותקבע ויפעד ותקומה ונעשה ודא ויתעלה שני דקות שעריך גם מכל בכתבי של התת וכתבי נחמתה במילה בירבן ברמן תן אותנו פה בית ישראל כדבור נשמעים ברמן ושלום התורה משמעיה וכן טוב נמל כל ישראל ברמן ושלום נמל ושלום מלא כל ישראל ברמן לא אמרת ונאמר וחיירנה למלך על כל הארץ היום ההוא יהיה אחד ושמו אחד וקדש וקדש שמך רבה עמד יברח את טבע נלמד טבע עצמך וכנים מקרים משיחי וחי יכול ויום חי בכל בית ישראל ועלה בזמן קריב יהי שמך רבנו גולה לעולם ונראה מה יהיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתקומה ויתנשא ויתעלה 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 שמי דקות שבריחו ויהיה מכל בכתב ושלתת וכתב ונקמתה דמילה ברמה יעשה שלום ממך ויעשה שלום עליך כל ישראל ויגדלו אמן מקדש שמר רבה ישראל בגלה בזמן קריב יגדלו אמן יתברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתקומה וינשא ויתעלה 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 שמי דקות שעריך מכל בכתב ושירתת וכתב עם ישראל ועל רבנן ועל תלמידיון ועל כל תלמידיון ועל כל מן יעסקי בו איתה ויהי אתה אחד לבדי וכל אתה ואתה יהי לבוא לכל שמר רבה גינה ותתה ורחמים וחיים מריעים ושנא ופירה ותקנה מינכה משמעיה ויתבאמן שמר רבה משמעיה וחיים טובים על כל ישראל ויתבאמן שלום נבואה שלום עלינו כל ישראל ויתבאמן שכויה רבה
In Jewish history, first of all, as was mentioned, as was being spoken about this morning, Nicole came during the week of when the actual flood started. The flood started on the 17th of Cheshvan, which is tonight, and Nicole came the day before. But so the flood started. This is the beginning of the flood. This Shabbos is the yard site of Meir Kahana. Meir Kahana was a colorful character. He was a super right-wing Israeli politician who wasn't really a politician. He was non-politician. He said he was a revolutionary who said things the way they were, not politically correct at all, but did whatever he could to fight, to protect Jewish people wherever they are, not just in Israel, but anywhere. He was a founder of the JDL, the Jewish Defense League, and someone told me recently that part of the JDL, they recently got divorced, and they told me they're part of the JDL, the Jewish Divorce Never Again. That was JDL, that's what the slogan, never again. and he was big into demonstrations and all that, like making noise. That was him, and unfortunately, he was shot in New York. An Egyptian, yes, an Egyptian, in 1990. Yeah, I remember when it happened. I remember the day it happened. Also, the Shabbos is the anniversary, 4-year anniversary of the Tree of Life shooting in Pittsburgh. It came to the 4 years. 4 years, Pittsburgh. Let's do click one halacha, and then we will down the Maariv. The halacha is shaloi la'anes yasim v'amana, that one should not harass, no one should cause trouble to an orphan or a widow. It says that Hashem listens to an orphan and a widow more. What? Hashem listens to them more than Hashem listens to everybody else. Hashem listens to all of us, but Hashem listens to the cry of an orphan and a widow more. Hashem says you have to be extra sensitive to. Therefore, Hashem says you have to be a widow and an orphan, that you shouldn't cause them any trouble, and you have to be careful the way we speak to them. Of course, we should be careful always when we speak to anybody. But different people are different, and everyone reacts differently to different things. Sometimes you can tell someone something, and the other day I called someone. I asked them how they were doing in a certain area. It was a completely harmless question, but it was because they were having trouble in a certain area. I called them back after, and I took a lot off of their chest. Cost me an hour and a half, but I wasn't sure if I should mix into their problem. I shouldn't mix in like I said I should. So I listened to my wife. Today's Chumash. Listen to your wife. Today's Chumash, right? You have to listen to your wife. Not for everything. No, it says yes. It doesn't have to do. You have to listen. Tishma b'koila. Don't repeat it.
I wish I can do it.
I'm kidding. But no. So what happens is the Torah tells us that an orphan and a widow, they're extra sensitive in some things. Sometimes you can tell someone something and it wouldn't bother them. They'll laugh it off. They're extra sensitive and they won't laugh it off. They'll take it very seriously and they'll think about it and they're gonna chew it over and and so the Torah tells us we have to be super extra sensitive to the way we speak to an orphan and a widow. The halacha is that the Bezdin has to put it's called an apotropos. An apotropos, which is caretaker, someone in charge of the estate, to help them. The Bezdin's, the community's obligation to make sure that that people don't rip them off, that people are making until they get on their own 2 feet, that someone's there to help them, to guide them, to make sure that their finances are in order, and that whatever they have is intact. It shouldn't just be people shouldn't take advantage of them. So it's to offer them that help. Today, with all the crowds, no one should ever have to need anything but to Mincha Maariv. So it's so amazing the way these days anyone passes away, God forbid, and right away there's people get together, they make a GoFundMe or whatever, all these different, and right away people don't even know them, put some money in and help them. Such a beautiful thing, and especially when it comes to a yasim, when it comes to an orphan. Unfortunately, people take advantage of these things, and we're talking about the Jewish Divorce League. Anyone who gets divorced, all of a sudden they're sometimes they are. We do have to be careful, and they are in a tight spot. But a lot of the time they just take it. A lot of times I see it all the time. I deal with it. People take advantage, and they try to put themselves in the same category as a widow, as a divorcee. A lot of times, divorcee is made. There's bad choices that were made, and you It's not the same. The Torah tells us it's not the same. It's not the same, and people who make it the same are wrong. It's wrong because you're diluting the trouble of an almana. The Torah tells us it's two different categories. Don't mix the two together. So I'm not saying we don't feel bad for them. We feel bad for them. I think it's not happening this week. You push it up. No. Next week. Yeah. In any case, so it is absolutely wrong. People put everyone in they wrap in the same category. The Torah tells us it's not the same category. It's the difference between someone who's tragically lost their life and someone who put themselves in a bad situation. Most of the time, they knew exactly what they're doing, and they did it. They made a silly. You know what? Okay.
Yeah. The person who just dropped it.
Is your mom around? You want to call her? Get her phone or? Your phone.
I don't have my brother, my other.
Out of here. Don't worry. Page 118, Maya.
I know my sister.
Yeah. Page 118. Page 118. Hi, anybody?
You made me great last night.
No, son, you want to have it? Shalom, you want to have it? We're not going to have it on that. Amelech Yaneinu Yem Kereinu Iskada Viskada Shishmeira Bo Yem Yem Yam Nechmachu Seviat Machur Kani Vikar Mishite V'Nechim Machai Lavis Yisrael El Bagal Makari V'Yim Yisrael Shmeira Bo Mevaraki Rishava B'Yisrael Yisrael Mami Yisnase Yisrael 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 Kucham B'Yisrael Elam Gavachas B'Shirasa Ush B'Chasa Menechem Masada Miramam Mivramei Baruch Hu Sadinam Bevaida Baruch Adinam Bevaida Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ya'atarei Adonai Eloheinu, V'Lachshav V'Lachshav V'Midecha, V'Yoad V'Nidnei, Yitzalcha, Yom Halo V'Levecha, Shirata Levenecha, V'Yimarta V'Levecha, V'Derech, V'Sham V'Levecha, V'Sham V'Levecha, 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 Other father,
That was my own. That's the only number I know. It's close. That's my only number. Yeah.
You may ask him, he said, oh, you saw, Laisa Suru, yeah, they know that from yes, it's right. No, you Sam nafshenu b'chayim. Abba Yisrael. U'malchus v'ratzin kibali Moshe Salacha Anushim Charaba Yam Rechucha Yichamash V'Meini Madin Yatsi Lois Zomuzemna Ekei Yam Ifnei Moshe Zei V'Anu Nemar Yifal Nitzak V'Golim Yad Chazak Mimed V'Rata Adinoi Kol Yisrael Agi Madin Shmar Tzeinu Ina L'Chaim Tov V'Sham Yatav Yado Zom Shomer Etzamo Yisrael Iskada Iskada Mirabo Yom Democracy Yamit Machus Yatz Machurkani V'Karim V'Shnifei Techeich V'Mech Machal Chavis Yisrael Kol Makarim Ramein Yesh Mirabo Bevara Yadav Lo Yamaya Yispara V'Shtavat Yispar Yisrael V'Yisnatzek Yitav Yisrael Yisrael Shmei Kutshav B'Yipo Ela V'Kavachas V'Shirat V'Shbachas Nechem Asad Minamam Machim Ramein Now he's got us made up. Siga Mahus, Elias Mahukan, River, Mishipe, with Bitcoin. Okay, the whole basis of our girl is Mankari, the middle of me, Mishmira, Barakiolo. He's very similar, he's not say. He said, always a loving solution, which are people, I don't know what's Mishirasa. Hasam and Etabas, Lamina Mama, Rame. Iskaba, Floyd, was on the basis of Kalmawin, Mishmaya, Rame. Asian and Abba, Mishmaya, Fine, Takumino, face off, Rame. As the drum river, we have to travel in our place. We know Shabbat. Das ist nur recht für dich. Wir werden jetzt da reden. Die Reise nicht, aber sie wäre es zu sehr, weil habe ich hier. כמחו שחי, וחווי, כסרסר שחי, די לא נאמר, וידני למחר כל ארצם וידני אחד, ושמי אחד. אמן. אמן. אמן ישמי רב ומברך עולם ועולם היסברי. אמן. Amen. 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 I'll tell you about peace. Show you how to shine peace of it. But so it's a bit super. I'm going to go to I'll say, Vani as well, Vani as CC, Vani as well, Vani as well. He's was with our bishop, Clash of House, que Jesus por meio de uma marca de nossa mara aí vai das meio vai que vão chorar a Deus que chame gata que diz para os aqui se sabe da fibra que se chama de os mais vai já que eu já vi já amém 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 espera para o Allah Amen. 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 Oh yeah. Mom, 840. No, Jimmy. Mom, fine.
Shall we get
Yes.